Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Andrew Flehan. Trying a different way this time. Give you a little background of what I like. As you can see, who I like behind me. I'm sure you've seen those faces before. Anyway, I'm here to talk about shit that makes me laugh. When you were a little kid, all kinds of shit made you laugh, and I mean all kinds of shit. It could have been when you were a little kid, just a baby. You laughed at everything. Funny faces, you laughed at people saying weird, funny things to you. You laughed at everything because pretty much you didn't know what anything was. So you were a baby. You either laughed or you cried, or you slept, you ate. As you got older, you started to laugh at different things. You started to learn words, phrases. One thing that puzzles me is that when you were younger, like when you were, I would say maybe in your maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, you laughed at words that you found out were, for example, your anatomy. You laughed at the word penis, or you laughed at the word vagina. And sometimes people still laugh at that. I don't know why, but I think it's because maybe you don't know what the word is, or it just has this funny sound to it, so you laugh. I guess that's part of life. As you get older, you start to laugh at stupid jokes and people telling jokes, and you start to laugh at things like curse words. When you hear one or you're gonna say one, you laugh at it. I find out when you get older too, stupid things that happen to you or to your friends. Like, I know this sounds bad, but your friend falls down the stairs. You laugh. I don't. I know what it is. It's because sometimes it's funny. I know that sounds rude, but it is funny when someone falls down the steps. Hey, I fell down the steps. I actually fell up the steps and I broke my foot. And I thought that was funny. I thought it was really funny. In fact, when the doctor asked me what happened to me, I told him, and he was like, "Why are you laughing?" And I said, "That's what happened to me. It was funny." And then you get more as an adult, and you start. I know when I was younger, you know, a while ago. I'm 50 now, but when I was in my teens, I would hear my favorite comedian. I've mentioned it before was Steve Martin. He didn't have to say anything that was dirty. I mean, he said things that were dirty, but he didn't have to say any kind of words like fuck or shit or anything like that. He just, the way he put things together made me laugh hysterically. And then there was Eddie Murphy, and every other word that came out of his mouth was fun, and that made me laugh. I don't know why, but there's something about certain people, what they do, make you laugh. And now you don't see comedians anymore, and maybe you do. Like we went to see Dane Cook a couple of months ago, my wife and I, and it was great. He made me laugh so much. But I noticed that at one time, I guess comedians made fun of people to make other people laugh, and they don't make fun of people anymore. And it kind of bums me out because everyone is so involved in about who they are, and which is not bad, but they care about themselves so much that they really don't care about others. That it's like they get offended about everything, and that's not. It's I know it's not funny to be offended, but in this world now we are offended about everything. I mean, we can't even. How do you make a joke about someone without someone getting offended? It's a joke. It's meant to be funny. You're making fun of something because it's going to make you laugh in the end. But if we have all this politically correctiveness, which we've been going on for the past couple of years, we can't do anything. I saw an interview with Howie Mandel, another great comedian, and he said, I think he said something to the tune of that most comedians can't have a show anymore because they're afraid of offending people. And everyone gets offended for everything nowadays. You can't walk down the street wearing a shirt that says something about, it doesn't matter what it says. It can offend someone. You can have a shirt that says shit happens and then will offend someone. But those shirts are going to be coming out soon. So if I offend anybody, I don't care. You got to learn how to be a human again. We all do. We have to learn that this whole politically correctiveness stuff is just, in my mind, is a bunch of garbage. Because how are we supposed to be normal and care about other things and care about other people if we have this politically correctiveness and we're just caring about ourselves and it gets to a point where it's terrible. I mean, no one's laughing, no one's having fun anymore. Everyone's aggravated. Like I've said in the past shows, everyone's aggravated about everything. The thing that makes me laugh now, other than my wife calling me names, which she calls me names a lot, and I think it's funny, and we have a great rapport with each other, and we make fun of each other, and that's what makes me laugh. I have at work, I make fun with the guys that I work with, and we have fun together. I have fun with people and friends. I make fun of them, but they're friends. I'm not a comedian, so it's not like I'm talking to a great mass of people and someone's getting offended at what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. It's like, how are you supposed to kid around with anybody nowadays? You can't. There's no more good laughter anymore. I mean, within friends there's laughter, but out there, I don't see anything. I mean, the only thing that makes me, I love to watch certain people. Like, I don't get home early enough in the afternoon to watch certain shows, but my wife hates Ellen DeGeneres. She is hilarious. I love watching her show. She makes me laugh. She makes me cry. She's a great person. I mean, she does a lot of things for people. I wish there were more shows on TV that made me laugh. The Goldbergs is a show that makes me laugh. But that's the thing. It's TV that makes you laugh. There's certain shows that make you laugh. But they're made so that they don't offend anyone. And back in the day when you had Eddie Murphy and you had these comedians that, that did offend people, it was funny. I mean, I know it sounds bad what I'm saying, but where are we today? We're not having fun, or are we? Because, like I said, in the past shows, everyone is angry. No one's caring about other people enough to have fun amongst the group of people. I mean, when you go to a comedian show, everyone's laughing and having fun together. But just like I said with a concert, when everyone's getting together at a concert and everyone's nice and everyone's solid together and no one's fighting, once the concert's over, everyone's back to normal. They're pissed off in the parking lot because they can't get out in front of you. They're at the light in the car, or they're walking down the boardwalk, or they're walking to their room at the hotel, and they can't get there because they want to be first, and you're in their way, and that pisses them off. Or they're waiting in line, and they see someone that has some friends up in the front of the line, and they get up in front of you, and in their head, they're mad. Well, how come you're not waiting? That's just how it is. So what I'm asking is, how come we can't be happy all the time? This is what I mean. And with this show that I'm doing is that I know it doesn't matter. Shit happens. But shit happens only for 1 second. It shouldn't be happening all the time. And that's what's going on. It's happening all the time. I had a little bit of sore throat, so Capri Sun. That's where it's at. Anyway, I just wanted to say that, we need to have more fun in our lives, not just as a family or as a single person or just me, or I'm talking about all of us. When we go out somewhere, and I like to people watch when we're going shopping or something, like going to the mall, and I make fun of people because I think certain people do funny things. There's funny things in life that I see that not necessarily make me laugh out loud, but like for instance, what strikes me funny in law is how you can't talk on a cell phone when you're driving a car, but you can have a small dog on your lap while you're driving as that small dog is out the window of your car. I don't get that. That strikes me funny because they don't want you to talk on the telephone because that's interrupting your concentration on the road. But you can have a small dog that's licking your face and you're petting while you're driving. Meanwhile, that dog can be under the steering wheel, whatever. So there's no law for that. That's those are things that strike me as funny. Like I guess funny in a way that it's not a laughing funny, but it's funny that these politicians make laws for themselves or maybe for certain people, but they don't think of the big picture. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Why make that kind of law and not a law to keep little dogs off your lap? That's stupid and kind of funny, isn't it? Maybe not to you, but it is to me. I mean, it's funny, like, for instance, how people, when you think of rich people and you see television shows, you think all the rich people's names are like Hildy and Buffy and Walter, something like that. That's funny. I mean, I know rich people that have just regular names, not Hildy, Buffy, Portia. But it's funny the way people think of things when you know when when they see certain things. They think of that's how they do it, I guess, to for themselves to laugh at things. I mean, you got to laugh at things. If you don't laugh at everything, then you're going to be a dull person. And what is our life? Is our life being happy and working? I know working stinks sometimes, but you got to love your job and be happy and make it fun. Not necessarily laughing all the time, but pardon me. You have to laugh in order. I mean, you have to have fun in order to like your job, right? Or to like your life. If you don't have any fun in your life, then what kind of life is that? And I know shit always happens, like I say, but there's also funny shit that happens. There's got to be. I mean, we can't be robots, but we're turning into robots because I don't see. I mean, I see comedians coming into town, but I never see albums. Well, we don't make albums anymore. We don't make cassettes anymore, and we don't do really CDs anymore. But I'd like to see that come back because I remember listening to all this stuff. Like I said, Steve Martin. I can't stop thinking of him because he was just he was funny in the movie The Jerk. He had a I have all his albums. Let's Get Small, Wild and Crazy Guy, all that stuff. That was great comedic work. I mean, I remember Howie Mandel was this my party, that whole thing when he used to turn his hand and when he actually had hair and now he's bald. Um, that was great. That was great stuff. You know, I just the old Saturday Night Lives. That was fun to watch because they were actually funny. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Gilda Radner, they were actually funny. Now I watch Saturday Night Live and I'm bored. And what gets me is they're constantly making fun of. They make fun of people, but they constantly making fun of the same person all the time. Alec Baldwin. I like him as an actor, but he does a great Trump. But that's what they do. They put him down constantly, constantly, constantly. Let's change it up a little bit. It gets to be boring when you see the same thing every Saturday night. Back in the old Saturday Night Lives, you didn't see anything the same every Saturday night. It was something different. But I feel now it's like I don't even I stay up to watch something else. I don't watch that anymore because it bores me. Why would you have a show on that? I'm sure a lot of people, new people probably watch it. And millennials, not to say that millennials are bad, but they probably think it's funny as all hell. But I'm talking about my generation. I'm talking about people around my generation. Don't you want to? There's something out there that has to get you going, right? I mean, don't you want to have a happy life? Don't you want to? I'm not saying that all this involves being in a happy life. I'm just saying that would you rather be dull and boring your whole life or the rest of your life, or would you rather be smiling? Look at me, I'm smiling. This, what I'm doing right now, it makes me happy. It makes me laugh later on when I look at it and I go, oh, I can't believe I said that. That was funny. Like someone brought up to me, my buddy Drew. He said to me, I said something about, I wish I had cataracts so I could smoke pot again. Well, I can't do it now because of the job I have. I gotta wish something. I gotta have some kind of hope, and it makes me laugh because that's a stupid thing to hope for, but it relaxed me and I loved it, and it made me laugh and giggle. Be stupid, you know. Some people it takes wine, some people it takes beer, a little bit too much beer, and you get a little bit too much crazy. But you know, you gotta have something in your life that makes you feel good, you know, other than having a girl and doing whatever with that girl. That's a totally different kind of feel good. Um, But I mean, you could be happy on your own without anything to help you, and I am, and I hope a lot of people out there are too. I mean, but I just wish there was more fun, more comedic, more things out there to see. I wish there was more people that were into being cordial and fun together than I heard in the news, for example, a couple of weeks ago, maybe it was last week, that there was a guy in North Jersey and he was smoking in front of a 7-Eleven, and some people came out, a family came out with their kids, and they said, "Do you mind?" And he got so outrageous, crazy that he got in his car and he drove over them, and he killed, I think, the mom that was pregnant. And how was that funny? That's not funny, but why was this guy? Why couldn't this guy just like shrug it off and make a joke and say, "Yeah, no problem," put the cigarette out and go, and just have a happy life? He didn't. He was aggravated about something, and being aggravated sucks. And like I said, I know shit happens, but that kind of shit shouldn't happen at all. It should be funny shit, maybe some disgusting shit, like I talked about last week. There's a lot of that disgusting shit I see everywhere lately. I've been trying to set up an Instagram account. I can't get it situated with this, but you can go to master ____ stroke on Instagram, and that's me. And I'll post some stuff that I see that's funny and disgusting and all kinds of shit that happens that, in your day to day life, or not in yours, but in all of our day to day life. And check it out because eventually I'm going to try and get the show to have some pictures on it so I can show you some shit. Some funny shit, some disgusting shit, some bad shit, some good shit, some horrible shit. That's gonna be talked about in the next week or so. I'm gonna talk about something that I know you people probably either don't want me to talk about but we got to. It's political shit. I'm gonna try to have a guest that has a political show. I've asked him. I don't know where he's gonna be at, but I'm going to try to get in touch with him. He has a political radio show on Saturdays on the AM channel, and I'm going to see if he can come in Sunday afternoon next week. We'll do it a little bit earlier than usual. I'll let you know. He's on the radio station, local radio station of The Rat out of Belmar, New Jersey. Very good friend of mine. I would like him to talk to us about certain things that are going on in the political world, which really aggravates me. And it aggravates a lot of people. I know it makes a lot of people happy, but not happy enough to laugh at. Well, I don't know. We laugh at a lot of different things. Like I said, the Alex Baldwin, a lot of people laugh at him and his jokes about the president. But I could see maybe a couple, times, but all the time, it gets to be boring and disrespectful. Uh, and I mean disrespectful. Like I know that I said about making fun of people sometimes makes you laugh, but if it's a comedian doing it, and I don't think Alec Baldwin is really a comedian. I know he's on Saturday Night Live. I know he's done some comedic shows, but he's not a comedian like Eddie Murphy's a comedian, or Howie Mandel, or Steve Martin. Yes, they were actors, but they started out as comedians. Or Joe McHale, he's very funny. He's playing at Atlantic City in a couple of weeks. I wish I could go see him. He, and and we saw, I can't even think of his name now that I just said a little while ago. Oh, Dane Cook. He's hilarious. He doesn't make fun of people. He makes fun of relationships and people in them. Uh, but it's all changed. Comedians all changed. Like I said, it's not the same anymore. I miss all that. That what it was. You really got a good laugh, and even if you heard it on, you didn't see the comedian in person. You saw it, you listened to him on a record or on a tape. I mean, it made me laugh to the point where I couldn't breathe, or I coughed out loud, or I sneezed so hard that I was laughing. Everyone needs a good laugh, but not just once in a while. You need it all the time. You know, uh, I want to say that I hope there's more people watching this. I would like to get some feedback. If you're out there and you're watching, and maybe you don't like what I'm saying, or maybe you do like what I'm saying, or maybe you want to put something in there, add something to what I have to say, or something that you want to say, and that's fine. I would love to hear it. You can always email me at masterstroke at yahoo. Oh, masterstroke productions. Sorry, at yahoo.com. You can you can message me at Andrew Flehan. You can send me something through Instagram, which is, like I said, master, small case letters, underscore, 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 stroke. I'm on Twitter. I would love to hear what you got to say. I would love to hear anything. Even if you just want to say, listen, can you tell so and so I said hello and shout it out on your show? I'll do that. But I need to hear stuff from you guys. This show is a little short because I really didn't have a lot to say about what I had to say tonight. I just wanted to make it clear that I wish there was more out there to make us happier during the day than if it's raining out and people are just walking around, you know, in the days. Be happy. Make yourself laugh. Make other people laugh. Laughter goes a long way. Laughter makes people happy, even if it's just for a second. Say something stupid if you have to. Look crazy. Well, not too crazy. I mean, but put some crazy sunglasses on, or I know it was St. Patrick's Day in Belmar, New Jersey today. I'm sure there was a lot of people looking funny over there. Which, if I was walking down the street, I'd be laughing at a lot of people. I'm not telling people out there to laugh in someone else's face, but have fun. Even if you don't know each other, have fun with each other. We need to all come together in this world and be happy. And the only way we're going to do that, one of the ways, is maybe have fun with each other, make some jokes. You know, just put people at ease and try not to be so tense. So I have a couple of thank yous I want to do out there tonight because I know there's a couple of people that are watching me. And I want to say thank you to Dinger. Dinger! Thank you for everything. Vanessa. Vanessa is an old high school person I went to high school with. It's great. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you. Dave Lintiff from OCUA. You're the best painter there is at OCUA, Dave. So I'll make sure everyone knows that. If they want to watch the show, they could come watch the show, and I could tell them how you are the best painter every show. I know that would piss them off, and that would be some good shit for them. Fareed Ahmed, he's someone from high school too. Thanks for watching me, Fareed. I don't know where you are right now, probably in some off distant land, because every time I see you on Facebook, you're somewhere else. I wish you could just pack me in your bag and take me with you because you've been to some really cool places. But thank you for watching. Slade Man from OCUA. Well, you just heard I just said Dave Lintiff is the best painter. So I know Dave doesn't know who I'm talking about, but You know who I'm talking about, Slayman. So you just got to know that he's the best painter that I know at OCUA. And you're the best safety person over there. So keep up the good work. I want a big shout out to Gina and the Wizard. Gina and the Wizard, that's the best. They're the best right there. The Wizard, actually, he is the best. I went sailing with the Wizard one time, and he used some of his spells, and he is the Wizard. Gina, thank you. And my brother from another mother, Drew Kravitz, out there in Florida. Um, thanks for everything. I miss you. I know you're watching too, Kelly. Didn't forget about you. And just want to say hello to Doobie. I'm sure he's a good Doobie too, huh? And I also want to thank always. I'm not wearing his wardrobe tonight that he's given me, but Justin Graham, I want to thank all the time because he gives me some great clothes. I get some great wardrobes from him. I'm not really wearing anything from him tonight, but he has some good stuff. And I also want to give a shout out to his dad, John Graham, um, of Telstar Jewelers in Philadelphia, PA, at 1410 Snyder Avenue. You want something? He just did a ring for me. It was beautiful for my wife. You want something? You go to him if you live near Philly. He's got the best stuff out there. I also want to thank Rita Powers and all her clan that hangs around with her. There's some good people. I'm sure they're watching. Uh, I just love you all. I really, really want to thank my wife like I do every show because if she didn't complain to me about the shit that bothers her, then I wouldn't have any kind of ideas to use on the show. And believe me, next week you're gonna hear a lot of shit that she tells me. Every time I watch TV or CNN or something, I just can't. I wish I had a tape recorder or something that could tape her because she gets so much shit about the political shit that's going on. Um, we'll talk about a lot of that next week. I just want to say thank you to everyone again. I hope I see more of you. I hope you tell your friends. Joanne, Aussie Joanne, we'll be talking about those indicators another time because I heard you like me talking about the way people drive like shit. And there's a big shout out to you too, Joanne. And please tell all your friends to come and watch every Sunday, basically 6 p.m. Maybe next Sunday is going to be a little bit earlier because I'm going to have a guest, hopefully. But you'll know that throughout the week. If I don't have a guest, it will be the same time. But thank you for everyone that's coming to see me. And I really need your feedback. So please, like I said, give me an email, masterstrokeproductions, all one word, at yahoo.com. And this has been a Master Strokes production. And I'd like to thank you all again one more time. And I'll see you soon, all right? Take care. Be good. Remember, have fun. Be good to each other. Love each other. Make someone laugh. All right? Bye.